Good evening. Yeah, like I said to the dispatcher, it's the same thing. It's been going on for months.
Mm-hmm.
And they use this room. Then there, if you want to see my wall,
Okay.
behind which there, I don't know if it corresponds to the hallway would be behind me or what the situation would be. I was told that it's the hallway right there.
Okay.
That's that whole wall. They talk, threaten behind there. I've been filming it. I try to. They talk though low. If I get near the wall, I have it coming through the bathroom fan. The threats. I played that for Officer Hagen.
Okay.
And then he unfortunately talked over it with the police radio, the walkie-talkie thing. So I told him about that, and that didn't help. But because there were a lot of multitudinous threats made through my bathroom fan, I was hearing it. I'll show you where that is.
Okay.
I do have it on the film. Excuse me, would just be right the fan up there.
Okay.
So.
Did you want to play those for me?
Oh, excuse me, sir. Yeah, I could actually, you know, if it's okay, I want to put some of this trash out too. I've been unable to leave the room, so
Okay.
it's because of the threats. So I've reported this to you guys many, many times.
Okay.
And no offense against you personally, but something does need to be done. The ones behind that main wall, they also use this, room 204, as a, so the dispatcher or whoever called over here from the hotel, or to the hotel, the front desk lied, said there's no one in that room. They're in there now. They smoke cigarettes, they smoke vape in there, they smoked pot one time and they hurried to put it out. Because I could smell that, of course. It all comes through that wall.
Okay.
In here. The vape, all of it.
Did you smell that today?
I smelled the cigarettes earlier. The cigarette smoke. Just regular cigarettes. It's coming through there from 204.
Okay.
And I'd mentioned this to, I believe, Officer Hagen, that there was secondhand smoke coming in here from the vaping and that, and I now believe it was coming from 204. Because I told the dispatcher that, I think 204, they'd been in there since prior to my check-in. If they were, they was being very, very quiet because I didn't hear them in there for days. Then I seen one of them sneak out one night, and they used that room as a second control center. The main one is, like I said, behind that wall, the blue wall, and then I hear the noises through the, the bathroom wall. So this whole wall, I don't know if on the other side of it is the hallway, because like I said, I cannot leave the room because of the threats.
Sure.
Which
so
are
the
horrible.
other side is a hallway. So you're at the last room before the hallway. So there's not much room in between your room and that hallway. So you might just be hearing people passing by.
No.
Sure.
No, this is, it's constant. They're on the other side of that wall constantly. The stalkers.
Okay. So why do you think people are stalking you, Wendy?
It's Angie.
Or Angie, I'm sorry. I thought it was Wendy.
No, they are. Because
Okay.
I told the Kenosha police before, well, they're just going to follow me to the next hotel or my next location. And I was, dreading their being here, which they're here. He's black. He lives in there. He was of room 310 at my place, LLC Hotel in Mount Pleasant. He was in room 310. I have him on film as well as on voice recording. Talking, threatening me, everything. It's a black guy, I presume. He's about my age.
Okay. And how did you see him?
I saw him outside my window at Country Inn of Kenosha. I have it on film.
Okay.
Officer N, as in, I'm not sure what her first name, Cop, K-O-P-P, she talked over it. Talked over that film when she came to supposedly rectify the situation. When I called from Country Inn, Kenosha, him and I think it was two other black guys, they was standing right outside my front window making threats, everything. I risked my life to film them He's initially, like I said, he's from room 310. He was hired to rape, kill me, beat me up, and initially he was of room 310 of Mount Pleasant, my place, hotel. I was in 312. The main control center there, meaning the stalking wall that would correspond to this blue wall here, was room 314. Mount Pleasant, my place. So in other words, I was sandwiched between them, just like I am here. I had requested of this place that I be on the end, be on the corner, because then I figured I would just be, next to one of these, whatever you want to call these people, instead of, so I'd assume for days that they are actually in the hallway. I had assumed that. So that would mean this place is beyond complicit, because they know they're sitting right out there in the hallway. They too could be smoking, vaping, they're threatening me, whatever, and etc. Right in the hallway then, as if that's where that is.
Okay. Can you play something for me that's recent since you've been in this room?
Yeah, I can. Let me see what I can. Because